a biochemist, an engineer, a doctor, a congressional liaison to the U.S. House of Representatives. Their work is exciting, rewarding, and always changing. There are thousands of people like this in America and all across the world, and they have one thing in common. They're problem solvers.
If you turn on the news, you'll find that there is no shortage of problems. Whether you're talking about energy shortages, whether you're talking about political issues, the third world countries, wars, conflicts between nations, problems are everywhere. There is no shortage of problems. What there is a shortage of are problem solvers. People who can see the problems, have foresight to look at the challenges that face our societies, our countries, our world.
The best jobs have always gone to people who know how to make good decisions. People who can assess a situation, examine the alternatives, and then take action. They become leaders, not because they were born to it, but because they've learned how to think.
My name is Shefa, and I started doing future problem solving in the 7th grade. So the idea is that you're taking a problem that's plaguing society or that will plague society in the future, and you're really sort of critically thinking and sort of finding the underlying issue and how you can address it. I knew that it was something really interesting. I knew that it taught you how to systematically look at an issue, but I wasn't totally sure what it was about.
Anyone can collect information, facts, figures, formulas, and all of that matters. But what matters even more is how you apply what you've learned once you're out of school.
It's not math, it's not science, it's life. And that's much more deep than anything we get into in the classroom.
If you're thinking about the future, not just your own, but the future of your community, your country, your planet, then maybe you're ready for Future Problem Solving Program International. Future Problem Solving is an international program designed to develop the next generation of creative thinkers, people like you. It challenges you to put your ideas and imagination to work. It asks you to tackle important issues like child labor and climate change, and it gives you the chance to make a difference.
Sort of the training that I have in future problem solving has enabled me to be very successful at seeing problems, finding solutions to those problems, and then being able to articulate my thoughts so that I can be persuasive. So when I sit down to give my solution, people are more apt to take it because of the research that I've put in, because of the problem that I've identified, and because of the nature of the solution that I've given.
Future Problem Solving is unlike any academic program you've ever known because it takes you out of the classroom and into the real world, preparing you for the future. Take team problem solving, for example, where you work to explore the issues that matter most to our nation and our planet, developing action plans to meet today's and tomorrow's challenges. Or community problem solving, where you focus on immediate issues in your own community. Or scenario writing, in which you compose futuristic short stories related to one of the current topics. In all these programs, trained evaluators look at your work, and the top teams and individuals have the chance to advance to an international conference in June.
I'm from a little tiny town in the eastern part of the state of Kentucky, and so to go to an international competition where I was meeting people from literally all over the United States and from even different countries was a very unique experience.
Like all Future Problem Solving affiliate programs, the International Conference provides the opportunity to bond with others who share the same purpose you do, to make the world a better place.
Whenever we go to the International Conference, we're always really excited and stressed out and really pumped up and a lot of different things. We're always going with the intention of winning.
Future Problem Solving is no ordinary program. It's a chance to learn and apply the skills you need to make the most of life's opportunities.
The FPS is probably the most practical academic competition there is.
I think that it did feel like it was more grounded in the real world because we were analyzing issues that were so much bigger than what we were learning in the classroom, and that was really exciting.
I've seen kids come up with ideas that can only make scientists wonder, wow, should we try this? And yes, if they do, they'll solve some of the problems of the world.
If I had to convince myself to do it again, I would say, Drew, I know you've got a lot of things going on. I know you've got sports to play. I know you've got all kinds of things that are vying for your time. But this is something that counts. This is something that matters. This will be something that will help you in your future, in high school and in college, get the grades that you want to make, and it's going to empower you to have the knowledge and the skills to get the job that you're wanting to get. Have some fun. Date your girlfriends. Play your sports. Do well in your classrooms. But make sure that you make time for FPS, because that will be preparing you for your future.
Future Problem Solving Program International, opening the door to the future and your imagination.
Hello, I'm Marianne Solomon, Executive Director of Future Problem Solving Program International. As you have just witnessed, education must provide today's students with the skills and abilities to meet the challenges of the 21st century. Dr. Tony Wagner of the Harvard School of Education has stated in his recent book that schools must make sure the students have these skills before graduating: problem solving and critical thinking, collaboration through teamwork, leadership, effective written and oral communications, research and information analysis, curiosity and imagination, all of which can be found in FPS.